Welcome back to more Student Union. I can't put it down. I love this game. I'm enjoying. I'm getting enthralled with the story. Almost a scary way too. But it's almost at the end of the school day, and I just finished cleaning my fake bloodstains from my locker. It was easier than the real deal. Oh, my phone alerts me to a group message from Mr. Underwood. Recipients are me, Alice, and Holly. Something has come up. The cleaning today is postponed. I ask that you take on a double shift tomorrow instead. Okay. Thank you, sir. You don't clean anyway, why are you? I pocket my phone. The timing worries me a little. Obviously, because we just found out that Miss Decker and Mr. Underwood are in a relationship, and Miss Decker is married, so she's having an affair. Ooh, the scandal. Timing worries me a bit, but I'll address it later. Now that I have time, I need to choose. Rosalind is surely hanging around the school somewhere, and I could probably catch Natasha before she leaves for the day if I hurry. Ooh, what do we do? I don't really know Natasha that well. Rosalind's like the punk goth kind of girl, right? She smokes, you know, she says, F the establishment. Oh, the choices! Natasha is like the fit Russian chick. She's cool too. But Natasha's lonely. Feels like she would get more out of the group than Rosalind. She would just use us. She would just use us as blackmail. Get her to do her homework. What, Natasha? I'm sorry. Any other day it'd be Rosalind, but not today. She's dexterous, capable, and maybe I can get through to her. I can get through to her if I try. It's troublesome to swim against the current of students leaving, but I maneuver through the crowd. Fortunately, Nat stands at the edge of the court with her phone in her hand. She looks invested. Feeling playful, I text her. I'm feeling suspicious again. Wait, I am coming. Where are you? Natasha lowers her phone, jogs forward a few steps, and then slows to a halt as she sees me. I wink at her and she blushes deeply. Aw, that is the cutest look. Okay, we picked the right one. Is it a joke? I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Why are we so ready to help? I hope you don't think I'm that helpless. She begins to leave. Wait, please, I want to talk to you. The bus will leave. I'll make it quick. Join the student organization with me. I said no before. Please consider, it's a huge help to us. Who is us? It's me, Alice, Holly, and Evan. You know Evan, right? I know of all. Why do you need another? Okay, my Russian accent is awful. I'm not going to do it. The school board won't allow unless we have 5 members. She watches me with patience. I'm begging you, please help. Why is it important? I think for a moment, but decide to be honest. I need money. Why? I'm not comfortable telling you. With a small smile, Nat moves to a rack of basketballs and lifts one. You need help, but I need to avoid involvement. Do you want to play for it? Why do you think you have to avoid us? It's not an issue if you move back mid-year. We just need you now. I am not comfortable telling. Play? I snatch the ball from her grip, which she allows. Fine, but we'll play horse. Do you know how it works? No, what is horse? We take turns. When it's my turn, I make a shot first while you watch. If I make it, you have to make it from the same area I did. And if you will miss, then it's your turn to choose where to make it, and I'll have to make it the same way. And if we miss a shot the other made, the other gets a point. Ah, okay. First to 5 points wins. Got it? I understand. This seems fair enough since I'm not awful, and I know she's not perfect. I saw her play the other day. To keep it simple, I move to the free throw line and line my shot. This one's basic, and I have a good chance to make it. The gym is emptied now, which helps me concentrate. I throw the ball with good form, and it goes through hoop. Nat collects the ball after I make it. Ah, so I duplicate. I step back and point at the free throw line. Yep, right here. Nat jogs over the designated spot, turns without losing momentum, and jumps backwards while throwing the ball. A clean fadeaway shot. More difficult than my standing still throw, but still compliant with the rules since she took it from the same place I was standing. I grit my teeth and she tosses me the basketball. I step back farther from the basket, breathe deeply, and miss. The ball rebounding into Nat's hands from the rim. It's your turn now. You can throw it from wherever you want. Anywhere is okay? Yeah, but if you miss, then it's my turn again. With a tiny grin, she walks into the stands. Shooting from that far is asking to waste your turn. You could luck out and make it, and then your opponent won't, but that's hardly a feasible strategy. And she made it. Of course she did. What the hell? Do you practice trick shots? Nat takes one step back and gestures to the ground. Here. Reluctantly, I attempt from the same spot and miss by a huge margin. 1 point to her. Next, she makes it from the half-court point, also far from the goal, and I miss. 2 points to her. She then takes 4 steps back from the half-court, makes it from farther. I miss. 3 points. Then she makes it while she's underneath the opposite goalpost, nearly full court, and I'm speechless. She's amazing, but she wasn't like this the other day. What's going on? She presses the ball against my chest, and I reflexively hug it. Can you match it? So I sigh, of course I can. But I try in vain. The ball doesn't even reach the goal, falling short despite my desperate one-arm sling. I'm just not strong enough to get it there. That is 4. Yeah, one more and you win. She praises me and walks to the 3-point line, farther than the free throw line, but closer than half court. Easier than her last shot. Why? At this point, I'm not surprised she makes it. I'm focused on the fact that I have a chance. I step to her spot, close my eyes, and breathe. In and out. Okay. I open my eyes, focus, and make the throw. And it goes in! Ha! It is good. Now your turn again. Yeah. I take the ball, walk right underneath the basket, and lightly throw it in. Very low exertion required. It is the easiest possible position, as close as possible. Nat looks very confused, and I step back and point to where I stood. Right here. Okay. She effortlessly makes it in. I do the same thing immediately, making an extremely simple shot. Why do it? Your turn. Shoot. She makes it again. I choose the same spot again and also make it. I understand. I smile and place the ball in her hands. We take turns making it again and again and again. And again and again. We do this for well over 15 minutes. As I watch her throw it through the basket one other time, I adjust my head bandage. You getting tired? I am not. I am. My arms are just starting to feel heavy. Me either. We continue trading the simple shots over and over and over. I mean, you've missed the bus by now. It is okay. She tosses it up again and succeeds. How will you get home? I toss it up again and succeed. I walk. Tosses it up again and succeeds. Me too. We continue in silence. Both of us are determined not to make a mistake. I lose track of time. Dozens of minutes pass. A whole hour passes. Then glaring at my phone, I confirm it's been nearly 2 hours since we started. My forearms are killing me. You must be sore by now. No, faster. She increases her pace and I struggle to match. With less time lost between each throw, we continue. At the 3rd hour, I'm not able to match her speed anymore. It's late. My arms ache. I'm slower, but I keep making my rough toss-ups. She notices my exhaustion, but does not slow down. She's a machine. Will you quit now? You should rest now. Not until you join the club. I wipe sweat from my forehead. It's making my bandage slide around an itch, but I don't have a spare concentration to scratch it. So, yeah, make another shot. Lane. Hey, you all need to get out of here. Lights out, we're closing. Natasha and I look at each other. She places the ball back on its rack and we walk out together. The sun is set and we stand beside each other in the cool evening air. Lane. You want to keep going in the morning? No, you have won. What are you talking about? Not losing is a form of winning. You did not lose more than me. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'll take it. Then will you please meet me at Mr. Underwood's office tomorrow morning? Yes. Good night. Nice. Jesus. We had Rosalind. She might have made a smoking contest or something. I watch her stroll away, stick my hands in my pockets, and walk the opposite way. I still haven't heard from Evan, despite today being the day. Time to see this through. Alice and Holly are waiting outside Mr. Underwood's office. Holly pushes off the wall and skips forward. Good morning. Feeling better? Hey, did you find another? Her smile continues through the worried expression. Oh, you didn't? I look behind Holly at Alice. What's the scoop? There's no scoop. No one wanted to join. Oh, I thought you were gonna weave them an expert story to bend them to your will. She mutters. I was surprised you didn't shoot yourself in the foot even after our talk. What's she talking about? Nat places her hand on my shoulder. We wait here? Alice narrows her eyes. With glee, Holly hugs Nat around the waist. Their height differences is comical. Natty! Nat pets Holly. Aw. Hello again. You recruited the foreign girl? Does she understand what we're doing? Oh, come on. She Nat tenderly pushes Holly aside and approaches Alice. As usual, Nat needs to look down. She extends a handshake. Appraising Nat slowly, Alice decides if she's worthy. Alice grabs Nat's hand, shakes it briefly, and they both smile. Aw, yay! Mr. Underwood approaches, so I make a room for his advance. Good morning. Morning, sir. He unlocks the door with one hand, his other holding a coffee. It's steaming, and the way he's holding it seems painful. He's unfazed. I mean, that's why they have handles. Come in. We file into his office. Mr. Underwood stands behind his desk and glances at each of us in turn. I'm sorry if we don't have enough. Is that minimum still necessary? Do you not know? Kane informed me last night that you will have enough. Wait, Kane? By looking around, I try to collect answers from the others, but they are equally surprised. Oh no. Kane stands in the doorway with Evan behind him. If that is everyone, please close the door. We will make this relatively quick. They move into the room and Evan closes the door. I glare at him, but he avoids my eyes. However, Kane acknowledges me directly. Your buddy told me what's up. He vaguely nods at Evan. He said you need another body, so here I am. Oh, I see. Thanks for coming through for us. My comment was directed at the air between Kane and Evan. I'm hiding my fury with my firmly gritted teeth. I can't believe Evan would go behind my back like that. Do you have a problem, Lane? No, I'm just very surprised. I think it'll be good. My eyes flick to Kane, who smiles to bury the hatchet. Agreed. Making peace is important, yeah? Alice nods slowly while reviewing Kane cautiously. It's not like she can turn him away now that he's already here. I think this is fine too. If there are any honest reservations, speak now or forever hold your peace. There are clearly reservations, but not of the hotel variety. But no one wants to air them out in here. Alright, the board agreed to let you all form an organization independent of the school to be contracted on a trial basis. You all will work directly for the president of the student union, earning an hourly rate equivalent to the current minimum wage. He rests his coffee on his desk. You will report directly to the president, and the president will report directly to me. The president will be elected by vote no less regularly than annually. Any questions? Will you clarify what we mean by independent organization? Yes. The school will not employ students, rather we will compensate your organization. He rolls his eyes. In no connection with the school and at my independent discretion, I will email you details and provide guidance for your documentation. Please complete my instructions over the weekend and do not hesitate to reach out with questions. Is the president decided by majority vote? That is how I advise you to handle it, a majority vote of the then current members. I'll vote for Alice. Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but first we will review the specific work the school will contract to you. Mr. Underwood goes into a spiel about our various expected tasks, including but not limited to staffing the library, cleaning the school, organizing events, providing administrative assistance to the faculty, tutoring students, and organizing ourselves. He highlights the importance of clear documentation, communication, and accountability. Basically, we're slaves for minimum wage. Welcome to the real world, son. Several times over, to the point where it's sick of hearing it. Holly falls asleep, but Alice dutifully kicks her, which causes her to snap awake. Kane leans on his fist, waiting for the debriefing to wrap up. Evan stares at his feet. I can't tell what he's really thinking. Natasha watches Mr. Underwood closely, keeping attention impeccably. Natasha's a good student. I like her. And I'm listening while gauging everyone's reactions. After about 30 minutes of fielding our questions and detailing the mechanics of this group, Mr. Underwood turns up the last of his coffee. With that out of the way, you should designate the president. Evan coughs. Lane would be the best fit, I think. Thanks, Evan, for what it's worth. I'm still for Alice. And Holly and I are in agreement that I'll be president, right? She smiles at Holly, tosses me a worried expression, hesitates. Uh-oh. I smile at her to reassure her decision. Yes. Nat runs her fingers through her hair. I will vote for Lane. Well, I'm voting for myself too, so that makes us 3-3 tie, unless someone wants to change the original vote. We look at Mr. Underwood expectantly. In the event of an even split, I see no reason why you would be unable to manage with 2 co-presidents. Could you handle it? Alice and I look at each other. Neither of us want that outcome. Perhaps we play rock, paper, scissors. That's childish. Why don't we postpone the vote over the weekend? And that's not childish. Mr. Underwood leans against his desk and looks up at the ceiling. We both feel pressured by his impatience. No, it's fine. We can share it. Either break into subgroups and manage more students, or take turns leading. Whoa, that was a weird audio glitch. I like those ideas. Having 2 heads works, since if one of us is out, the other can take the reins. I mean, isn't that what the point of like a vice president is? If the president is unable to do their duties, that's what the vice president's for. And we'll be able to work with more students if needed. Yes, it's fine, maybe even ideal. We're okay with this, sir. You know Alice is not okay with this. Are you sure? We both nod. We can collect again during the weekend and after everyone has a chance to look over that email. Mr. Underwood's gestures at the door. Please also note that while you are excused from first period this morning, all of you should continue attending class as normal going forward. Got it. Alice leads us into the hall, turns to face us, and points at Kane. What do you think you're doing? What does it look like working with you all? Pretty simple. Fine, be that way. It's not going to win you points with me. Yeah, I wonder if that's why he's there, because his ex-girlfriend was there. Our attention swaps to Evan. It wasn't Lane, it was you, wasn't it? Huh? What did you do? I won't ask again. I just sent messages to people online to tell them what the group was about, and warned them that your version wasn't accurate. It only served to muddy the waters and turn people off. Don't you understand that you made it harder for everyone? Why? Evan mumbles. What? I step between them. He just said he just wanted to be honest. Cut him some slack, okay? Worked out anyway, didn't it? For you, I suppose. I have everyone's number. We'll reconvene as a full group on Monday. Holly, will you come with me? Oh, okay. Later, fellas. Alice marches downstairs and Holly follows closely. Natasha heads the opposite way. Hey, are you going to class? Yeah, shortly. Alright. You can call me anytime if you need help with paperwork. Her gaze lingers on me and she smiles. Aww. She resumes her gait. Kane and Evan give each other a knowing glance. What? She's new. I address Evan. Well, sounds like there'll be enough work to go around after all, so thanks for pulling through. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Evan nods. It takes some hours for me, probably. Holly, too, maybe. When you're in workaholic mode. Mine are up for grabs, too. Okay, seriously, though, what are you even doing here? Kane ignores me while walking away. Aye, Evan. So, where were you yesterday? I didn't want to get in your way. Oh, man, what am I gonna do with you, Evan? So you stayed home and what, message people all day long? Somewhat. I talked to Kane, though. Why? I told him about the library and... What the hell, man? You can't just go spreading rumors. Use some sense. Why ask him to join, of all people? Actually, he asked me. He said he wanted to join. But he didn't want to go through you or Alice. You know, obvious reasons. Is that so? I close the distance between us. Are you telling me the truth? Of course I am. What's wrong? Nothing. Do you need help later today? Cleaning? Nope. Did you tell anyone else about the library? No. Did you go? Yeah. Keep quiet about it. I'll fill you in later. Tomorrow when we get together. Okay. Class is gonna start soon. Later. Should we even tell Evan? I mean, I don't know. Like, he's our friend, sure. But he could blab. Now walk away from Evan and go to class. A secret is not made for 3 people. Doesn't work. I should be satisfied. I mean, it's an outcome I wanted, isn't it? But I'm uncomfortable. Like a weight is pressing down on my chest. Like my skin doesn't fit. My head hurts and I'm exhausted. I skipped lunch again. That's probably why I'm so exhausted. I'm not getting the proper nutrition a boy my age should. I attended today's classes and showed up for cleaning duty. Alice and Holly took the first floor for the afternoon, near the end of the first shift, and I fucking told you already. Underwood said I'm supposed to clean too since I'm coming back early. I'm stuck with this guy. Kane and I stand outside the bathrooms. No, I'm asking why you want to clean with me. Can leave you alone with the girls' fat chance. Oh, am I dangerous? He shoves a bucket of dirtied water into my hand. A soapy wave sloshes the front of my shirt. Which of these do you want to start with? I grimace and look at the bathroom doors. Well, neither. We shouldn't put this off until the end of the week. Well, no shit. I smile weakly at the pun. Kane props the door open and we start replacing supplies and wiping the porcelain. A few minutes pass. I glance at Kane and he's working faster than I am. At least you're not lazy. He returned the glance. You mouthing off again? I'm gonna kick your ass out of this group. You keep mouthing off at me like that. I'm just saying that's nice to actually get help for a change. Sorry, I made drink a drink of soda. Gotta drink it before it goes flat. Been sitting there for a while. You know, your buddy stuck his neck out pretty far for your dumb ass. Evan, how so? Kane shakes his head and washes his hands. He's loyal, that's all. I move away from one of the stalls a minute later and catch Kane leaning against the wall. So, right after a compliment, you decide to stop? Finished my half. He flicks his wrist to the side he was working on earlier. Sure enough, he's completed everything. Well, don't wait around on my count. We don't have all night. Well, then hurry up. He doesn't budge. I hesitate, thinking better of it, and go back to my task. So Holly's still in her rut, huh? What? You implied she's not helping. I guess. I kind of strong-armed her into joining. I raise my hands at the sink. I told her she can take it easier than us if she wants. That's not helping her. I don't know. People grieve differently, right? Let's go to the girls' side. We transition to the other restroom and resume our work. I notice the sun is starting to set through the propped entrance. It's getting late. Don't even pretend like you've got shit to do. Well, Miss Webb usually waits for me. I'm gonna send her a message to tell her not to wait up. Miss Webb? Oh, hell yeah, she's hot. Give me her number. No. What? He snatches my phone from my pocket. Hey! I reach for it, but he keeps me back. I decide not to protest anymore. What else can I really do? After watching him fiddle with my phone for a while, I hold out my hand. Can I please have my phone back? Say pretty please. I refuse and wait. He slaps into my hand, stinging my palm. I go ahead and let Miss Webb know that I'm staying late tonight, that she shouldn't wait. We both clean more, but after a few minutes I hear him mumble. What? You have Alice's number. Oh. Yeah, I suppose I do. Did you ask for it? No, she gave it to me because we're competing for the president role. Kane becomes quieter after that. He finishes before me again and waits. If I don't assert myself, I'm sure he'll keep pushing me around. I kinda need it, you know? Do you have an issue with it? No, I don't give a fuck. Why would I? I mean, you brought it up. I stare at him. You think I'm sore about it? Because I gave you that tiny shove? And put me in the hospital? Aren't you? No, it's fucking mutual. She's insane. Impossible to satisfy. Deep issues. A rational voice in my head tells me to just let it go. Evan would. But I'm not Evan, am I? And it had nothing to do with you. Why would it? I hold my hands up, yielding. Don't know, it's just a question. Yeah, from some nobody. Whatever, man, move. Let's go clean somewhere else. Blocks the doorway. Some dirt poor kid desperate for $1. Everyone sees through you. You're not cool. You're not slick. Sit around your little pity potty. Okay, whatever. Let's just go. I don't want to fight. Because you lose. Yes, Kane, you fucking idiot. Of course I lose. Now fucking move. An idiot, huh? Oh, you're such filth. I don't even know why I'm helping you. You done? Need me to call Alice in here? Or how about your deadbeat dad? Kane kicks our bucket over, causing the door to close behind him. Nah, why don't we stay a while? My eyes jot around the room. I throw the mop handle against his face while shoving past him with all my might. He smacks it down, shouting after me before I sprint the hall. My heart pounds. I hear him behind me, running after me. In my haste, I slip down the stairwell and catch myself against the wall. I turn and continue the mad dash through the first 4 corridors. Racing around the corner, my hand catches on several locked doors. I keep trying doors, my hand shaking wildly. Finally, I find an open room and spill into it. I crawl behind the counter, in the back, and breathe slowly, hand over my heart. Slow your breathing. You're fine. Lane? I flinch and look up. Principal Decker? Are you okay? What are you doing? A game. She watches me intently. Me and my buddy are playing a game since we finished cleaning early. I was just about to come see you, though. Like I promised. Oh yeah, I forgot we were supposed to see her. She smiles at me with her familiar warmth. It's okay. Is it just you two left? I nod slowly. Let's go to my office then, is that okay? I glance at the entrance to the cafeteria before taking her hand in mine and standing. Sure. Okay. I look her up and down. Something wrong? Why are you in here anyway? Her calm smile persists. I told you I often patrol my school, remember? Yeah, I guess you do. She takes my wrist and leads me into the hall. Quickly, I look left and right, but there's no sign of Kane. Wonder where he went. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't care. Maybe a little. No, I don't care. I'm thankful to hide out in our office and close the door behind us. So, how are you and Mr. Underwood doing? Principal Decker's face contorts for an instant. Let's talk about you first. Are you ready to open up to me? She rests on her desk and I sit on her couch. It conforms to me comfortably. Yes, ma'am. Miss Decker pulls the wine ball out of her desk and pours some into a thick rounded glass, and she drinks. Okay, so why the sneaking around? It's gonna sound crazy, but it started right after I fell asleep way too long earlier this week. I stayed late and heard some weird noises. Weird how? I heard loud thuds and banging from this floor, and the school was locked down pretty tight. Miss Decker pours wine into a glass matching her own and offers it to me. Miss Decker, I'm not allowed to drink. I'm still under 21. Call me Briar. I thought you said you were an adult. Reluctantly, I take the glass and drink. It tastes sweet. I didn't find anything. I just went home with Miss Webb that night. But I kept hearing things, and I think it's probably just disorientation from this bump. I gesture to the stitches hidden under my bandage. The one your friend gave you? I smile. Okay, we're not really friends. I just know him from running track last year. I got on the wrong side of his girlfriend, and well, now I'm losing my mind. Miss Decker knocks her glasses together. High school sure is a pain, isn't it? Say that again. Thanks a lot, Briar. She giggles. Oh, that makes an old lady happy. Keep going. Why were you in the library to begin with? You're not that old. I was, Are you okay? I nod quickly. Well, okay. Completely honest, I thought you and Mr. Underwood were up to something shady. I guess it was an instinct. You have good instincts, huh? Since we're having an affair, is the wine good? It's a Merlot? I take another big drink. Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm feeling pretty tired, sorry. Miss Decker rubs my chest with her gentle hands. Whoa. Wine is a soporific. Do you know that word? I look up at her hazily, my face flustered. Yeah, it's sleep-inducing. Sleep-inducing, right? She keeps rubbing me sensually. That's right, smart boy. You can rest on my couch. I also feel very heavy, but my stomach aches. Actually, it's painful. A slow burn. I push her back weakly, but she persists, her hand traveling down my stomach. Please, will you? I need... She places her fingertips on my lips. But my skin is tingling, isn't it? Something's not right. I resist with more force, but she holds my shoulders down with leaned-in pressure. Principal Decker. Briar, I need to go to the restroom badly. I'm really sorry. I think it's because of the wine on an empty stomach. I skipped lunch. Her expression flattens. Is that so? You should stay. I insist. My guts feel like they're on fire. Shit, it hurts. I push her back hard, my hands sinking into her ample bosom without regard for politeness. I'll be right back. Wait. I jog out the door, empty wine glass still in my hand. Noticing this, I put it on the ground. Then push into the boys' bathroom clumsily. I miss the light switch and run straight in. It hurts. It really hurts. What's going on? I shove my forefingers in my throat and vomit into the sink. An ugly mixture of wine and blood. The smell of copper wafts back at me from the porcelain. But it still hurts like fire, and I grip my chest tightly. I'm sweating. As I lay my head against the mirror and breathe slowly, collecting my thoughts, I hear shouting outside the bathroom. Sounds like Miss Decker. I wipe my mouth with my sleeve and exit. My legs are still shaking and I'm only getting worse with time. Kane is holding Principal Decker back from entering the bathroom. Get out of the way, he's sick and needs help. Kane shoves her back by the shoulders. I think you're the one who needs help. I'll call the police. Do it then. Miss Decker sees me. Lane, tell him you're sick. She's right, I think I need to call 911. With shaking hands, I pull out my phone only to fumble to the ground. No, stop, you just need some rest. Miss Decker scrambles for my phone. What the fuck are you doing, lady? Holy shit. Kane grabs her aggressively, pinning her against the lockers. She resists and his grip tightens. Kane, stop, what the hell? Kane looks back at me quickly. What did you have? Just a glass of wine. Ow. Pain deep in my gut causes me to lean against the corkboard. I've had wine. It doesn't do that. What did you put in it? He glares at Miss Decker, whose eyes are welling with tears as she fights against him. You're hurting me. Kane raises his voice and pulls her hair. What the fuck did you do? The little guy was right. I knew you were up to something when you told me to give Lane his damn schedule. What? Let go of me or I'm calling the cops. Not gonna admit it? Fine. Kane grabs her arm and squeezes. I'll break your fucking hand if you don't admit to it. Ow, stop it, please. Fucking say it. I spiked the wine. Why? Kane doesn't relent as tears begin streaming down her face. Is he gonna be okay? Wait, am I gonna be okay? I don't know, I'm hyperventilating. Since she doesn't respond, he yanks her hair and she yelps. Is he gonna fucking die? Say something. She's unable to answer through her sobs. Kane locates his locker and pulls it open. Oh my god. He shoves her fingers inside the gap and slams it closed with no hesitation. A blood-curdling scream so loud it hurts my ears. Oh my god, dude. Okay. He slams the metal locker door against her broken fingers again and again, warping the bones in her hand and splattering blood down the side of the locker. With raspy breath, she screams for him to stop. Tell me something, then. She flails in his grasp as he disfigures her hand in a wild fury. He won't die, he didn't eat. Kane looks back at me. What didn't you eat? Before I can respond, Decker lifts a small black rectangle and shoves it against Kane's chest. He releases her instantly and goes rigid, a stun gun. Crumbling to the ground, she overtakes him. Ah! Stop, just stop. My voice is drowned out by Kane's shouts. Decker continues applying the current directly into Kane's chest above his heart. That's enough, stop! Kane's body convulses weakly on the ground and foam spills from the edge of his mouth. She's not gonna stop, she's not listening. I fall forward, tripping over my weak limbs. I can't even stand straight, but I have to do something. I grab that wine glass and run to them, as fast as I can. Falling forward, I break the glass over Miss Decker's head. Glass shards skids along the floor from the force. Instinctively, she drops the stun gun and lifts her torso in a daze. On the ground, Kane clutches his heart with his hand and gasps. He desperately kicks her away. His foot presses into her thigh and she stumbles sideways to the stairs. The edge of her foot misses the first step of the stairwell. Her broken fingers grope for the railing, but it yields to her touch. She flips over the edge, her legs fling into the air. Head first, she falls between the flights. An impact against the railing echoes, followed by a dull thud. After that, there's no sound. Nothing. Kane and I look at each other in horror. Carefully, I move to the edge and look down. Holy shit. A pool of blood gushes from Miss Decker's head, a wound obscured by her hair. I can't register this. I want to ask her if she's okay, but I just stare. She's not moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've killed her. She's dead. It's over. That's it. To be continued. Oh my god. Well, that's all she wrote for now. If you like the game, make sure to check out the Kickstarter, support it, support the developers on Twitter, let them know. Let them know. Play the demo. You can play the demo yourself. You can pick all the choices I didn't. See how the story plays out differently. With that said, I'll see you all next time. And have a good day.